What's good, my peeps? The Ruckus back at you again with another action figure review, this time courtesy of Hasbro Marvel Legends. This from the upcoming Marvel Studios film Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. We have the Attuma Build-A-Figure wave. This is Okoye. Yes, indeed. You see we've got the new style plastic-free packaging. We've got Okoye right there looking at us, because that's the only way you're going to see her initially now. Is for me to take her out of the packaging and have her next to the side of the box itself. But speaking of that box, you've got digital render of Okoye with some artwork of the same character standing behind. You've got Marvel Studios Black Panther Wakanda Forever logo down below. And we're going to move Okoye out of the way now so we can get a look at the box. We've got the Black Panther symbol at the top. More artwork of Okoye. There you go. More artwork of Okoye on the side there, on the box's left side. And on the right side, we have Attuma, the Build-A-Figure, and of course the 6 figures in this series, in this wave, required to build Attuma. Okoye is number 3. The back, we have another digital render of Okoye, and we have a sketch of the Build-A-Figure piece, as well as Okoye's lone accessory. So that's how it goes down. Take a look at the box one last time, and next up, we check out Okoye herself. Looking at Okoye going round and round on our 360-degree rotating platter, so you can see what the figure looks like. First glance, very, very colorful. There's a whole myriad of colors going on here, and that's a good thing. So we will explore and investigate that further in a minute. But before we do so, I need you guys to go below and hit that like button. Go ahead, you could do that now. Don't cost anything, it's free, and it doesn't take not even a single calorie in terms of effort to do so. While you're down there, hit that subscribe button if you're so inclined, please, and help keep this channel moving. So now that we've got that done, Okoye is up there getting dizzy, and I can't relieve her yet because we still have to show those accessories. Okoye comes with the head to build Attuma, and look at this. I mean, this is crazy. He's wearing a freaking hammerhead shark skull on his dome, and yeah, that's just something. Blue. He's got the a mask on, is like a breathing apparatus, because you know, he is a merman. He lives underwater, breathes water. Pretty nice. But we'll check this out further when it's time to build our Attuma. Next, for Okoye and her accessories, we get this spearhead. We've seen this before. It's molded in a silver, and but we've seen this before with Killmonger, and I believe with T'Challa himself, but I know we've seen this with Eric Killmonger in the Killmonger Everett Ross 2-pack. And of course, what would Okoye be? Where would she be without her infamous vibranium spear, molded in a silver, and has some nice ornamentation along the entire shaft, and nice looking spearhead there. As you can see, it's like it's two-sided kind of, but you know, you got the tip there, so that's pretty nice. And then of course, like I was talking about, that staff, look at the detail along there. So very, very nice. Now we've got Okoye looking at us head on. And speaking of head on, let's take a look at that head sculpt up close. Taking a close look at Okoye, the photo reel is awesome once again. I mean, the lifelike, you know, it's just crazy. The eyes, trying to look to see if I see Okoye in there, and certain angles I actually do. It's pretty nice. They got the lips done. Look at the at her scalp there, where she's got the tattoo. That is crazy. Very, very nice. Spin it around. It goes all the way to the back there, as you can see. Very, very nice. And going down around her neck, she's got the gold rings around the neck, and as far as the necklace, this is a separate piece. It moves, molded in a gold looking plastic. Then the torso is a combination of red and oranges and browns. Very nice. And go down to that middle to lower torso, you've got that piece that's going down, and you've got like green, and I want to say it's like tannish brown paint apps along there. The buckle looking beautiful, painted gold. And yeah, this is just full of color. Her arms, the shoulder pads, very nice there. They're molded in a, we'll call it golden kind of plastic. And then of course the arms themselves are molded in red. You look at the textures though, very nice. The nice line work. That line work is sculpted in. She's got the rings on her wrists, both sides there. And then on her hands, they are, from what I can see, they are molded black, and the tops of the hands are painted red. So that's pretty nice. Going further down, she's got the textures on those legs, and there's like that. Keep in mind that this is really just a reworking of the Build-A-Figure. She was once the Build-A-Figure for the very first Black Panther wave. So yeah, turning her to the back, because we're not done. More of those colors in the back. And then of course her skirt piece is nice brown at the top, at the butt area. And then of course you've got this beige tan kind of coloring for the bottom. She's got on the tassels there that same colors, looking pretty nice. So yeah, Okoye is looking good. And out Okoye's articulation. Her head is on a ball hinge, so she can look up very nicely, look down just as nicely, almost too nice. She gives you a little bit of attitude, and she can 360 with that head. As far as the arms, the shoulder pads are going to impede some, but she can get it to about 90. She can rotate 360 because those pads are connected to the arms, the shoulders themselves, so that's pretty good. She does have bicep swivel. She has double jointed pinless elbows. Make sure I can get it there so that way you can see it. So you know that's always a nice touch there. She's got kimono beads, or she's got kimono beads on her left arm, but they're sculpted in. If you recall with Nakia, they were actually loose, but they're sculpted on Okoye. She's got the rotating wrist swivel and the horizontal hinge, which is repeated on the right side as well. As far as her articulation in the torso is concerned, she's got a diaphragm, and that's pretty good for diaphragm. So she can go that far forward, that far back. She can go left, right, and she can rotate. So that's pretty cool. As far as the hips, her hips are pretty good, but of course the skirt's going to impede. She can lift her legs up, but once again the skirt piece is going to impede. She's got the thigh cut. She's got double jointed pinless elbows. Knees, you see that right there. She does have the ability to point her toe forward that far, up that much. Pretty good. Okoye's got it going on. She's got the ankle pivot, and she's got holes, peg holes at the top near the toes of her feet. Here's Okoye with both her vibranium spear and spearhead in a somewhat dynamic pose, at least a quick on the spot style. Taking a measurement of Okoye, she stands, she's getting it in right at 6 inches tall. And now comparing our Wakanda Forever Okoye with the Build-A-Figure Okoye from the Black Panther film, the Okoye Wave Okoye, and you see the differences in the paint apps. You know what? I can't even. I'm not even going to try to go with which one I like the best in terms of the body. We're talking about just from the neck down. because they both have their different appeals. They're both very colorful. I'm liking them both. I've got to straighten out our Wakanda Forever Okoye's necklace. It's just off to the side there. So there we go. But yeah, it's hey, take your pick, either or. But now that we've talked about that, let's look at those head sculpts. So looking at the head sculpts, definitely our new one, Wakanda Forever, is a better offering. Even though the Okoye Build-A-Figure looks pretty nice and was definitely nice for the time. What was that, back in I want to say 2018, 2019, something like that. So it was really good then. But the photoreal has improved. She's our new one, darker skin, so we definitely have that. The older one has tattoos on her head too, even though they're more defined on our new one. Definitely. Yeah, pretty nice. The eyes are a bit bigger on our newer one, but yeah, they're both nice head sculpts, but I do prefer our Wakanda Forever newer Okoye head sculpt. Next, we have Okoye alongside Dora Milaje. I've got the Ayo head on, so you see how they match up together. Definitely you see the distinction between the general and the lieutenant. Here's Okoye next to Nakia in her subsea suit. And here's Riri Williams, aka Ironheart, the Hattutzaraze, which is a comic-based figure, and the Black Panther himself, another comic-based figure. So to sum it all up, the Marvel Legends, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Attuma Build-A-Figure Wave, Okoye is a pretty decent upgrade from the former Build-A-Figure. Well, it isn't former, but you know what I'm saying. The Build-A-Figure of Okoye, just as colorful, only different. Definitely a different uniform for Okoye this go around. The head sculpt is definitely an upgrade over the previous one. Even though the previous one was nice, this one is leaps and bounds better. The tattoo on the head is an excellent standout. The nice vibranium spear. I didn't even mention that this spear is molded entirely in the silver, whereas the Build-A-Figure spear is just the spearhead is silver and the staff itself is black. But you guys saw that when I did the comparisons. So yeah, definitely looking nice. She's very light on accessories. She only came with the spear, which is technically an accessory, but like I said, what's Okoye without her vibranium spear? She also came with the spearhead, which we had seen before, and that's it. No additional hands or anything else like that. So very light on accessories with Okoye. I guess they spent the budget on her, just changing up the uniform. So yeah, it is what it is. But definitely a welcome addition. She looks great. And but if you're cool with your Build-A-Figure version of Okoye, you can skip this, unless of course you want to build Attuma. You're going to need her because she's got the head. So yeah, it is what it is. So that's going to do it for this review. Once again, guys, if you haven't done so, like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel, please. Leave your comments below if you haven't done so already, and if you are so inclined, want to see more content from me, hit the notification and you will be notified when I upload another video. On behalf of Okoye, the General of the Dora Milaje, this is the Ruckus, leaving you with this: the hunt continues, and I'm out. Peace.